Hey guys, welcome to Freshers Camp. So we are back with another video for verbal preparation today, and the new concept is parallelism. Before moving on to the concept, let me tell you about our channel. So we provide regular updates on government jobs, technical, non-technical, and all other type of job opportunities, as well as preparation material for campus placements and government jobs. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe the channel. Also hit the bell icon for daily updates. So starting with the topic now. So, first question that must be arising your mind is why parallelism and what is parallelism? So, what happens is that in many exams like CAT, GRE, or GMAT, this concept is very important and questions are also asked from this concept. So, parallelism is the use of components in the sentence that are grammatically the same or similar in their construction, sound, meaning, or meter. Parallelism examples are found in literary works as well as in ordinary conversations. This method adds balance and rhythm to a sentence, giving ideas a smoother flow and thus persuasiveness because of the repetition it employs. For example, Alice ran into the room, into the garden, and into our hearts. So we see the repetition of a phrase that not only gives the sentence a balance but rhythm and flow as well. So this repetition can also occur in similarly structured clause such as whenever you need me, wherever you need me, I'll be there for you. Here also the same concept is being applied. You can see that sentence have repetition of the phrase and it is giving a flow to the sentence. So the question is why we need this concept. So a sentence with parallel construction makes your writing effective, classy, and certain to impress anyone who reads your stuff. Well, it is very important to know this concept because it increases your chances of getting selected. Next question is the how. So here is a handy trick for testing parallelism. Rewrite the sentence for each element that should be parallel. For example, a sentence with parallel construction makes your writing effective. A sentence with parallel construction makes your writing classy, and it makes your writing certain to impress anyone who reads your stuff. Effective, classy, and certain are all adjectives. Even though certain to impress anyone who reads your stuff is a mouthful compared to other two, each sentence element is the same part of the speech. So that makes the sentence balanced and therefore parallel. The what? So lack of parallelism cannot happen in a lot of ways, but the mistake is usually clear enough to make your wins when you hear it. Read on for the most common parallelism problems and you'll encounter how to avoid them. We'll see some of the verb forms now. Olympic athletes usually like practicing, competing, to eat ice cream, sandwiches. So, in this sentence, practicing and competing are gerunds. Verbs functioning as noun and to eat is an infinitive. It sounds pretty awkward, just like being an athlete with a sweet tooth. Instead, Olympic athletes usually like practicing, competing, and eating ice cream sandwiches. Or Olympic athletes usually like to practice, compete, and eat ice cream sandwiches. Note that you don't need to repeat the to in each instance of the infinitive form of the verb. So as long as the form of the verb is same in all the three cases, you are good to go. Noun versus verb. For dinner, we like lamb chops and to fry Brussels sprouts. Lamb chops is a noun. Brussels sprouts is a noun too, but to fry is a verb. For dinner, we like lamb chops and Brussels sprouts. Or for dinner, we like to grill lamb chops or fry Brussels sprouts. Delicious. Noun number. So public transit such as buses or train can help reduce air pollution. Multiple buses, one train. That's not going to solve any environmental issues, but here is a better solution. Public transit such as buses or trains can help reduce air pollution. So now we comes to more mismatched parts of speech. So the defective deftly with pizzas outlined how the crime had been committed. What's the adverb of pizzas? So both definitely adverb and with pizzas a propositional phrase need to be same part of speech. But if pizzazili isn't a word, that means we need two nouns. With deftness and pizzazz, the detective outlined how the crime had been committed. Subject matter: he decided to cover the gown in sequins and had a steak for dinner. So, unless being a fabulous designer is a recipe for steak, these two actions don't seem to have much in common. Parallelism in subject matter means that everything discussed in a sentence should have at least some amount of clarity or relatedness or similar type of sentences or phrase you should have in a sentence. He decided to cover the gown in sequins, and to celebrate, he had a steak for dinner. He was hungry after he covered the gown in sequins, and he had a steak for dinner. So the possible connections are endless, but for proper parallelism, that connection must be clearer to the reader. So this is all about the concept of parallelism, and do not forget to like, comment and subscribe the channel. Also hit the bell icon for daily updates. Thank you.